guys, welcome back to Sean McGary Guitar for another quick lesson for beginners on how to get started, okay? So we're just doing some real simple things and real short lessons here. Now we're going to learn to play a couple chords and a couple songs. Okay, so this first chord I'm going to teach you is an E minor. And remember, a chord is when you play a group of notes together versus just one string like we did in the previous lessons. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our middle finger, okay? I'm not flipping you off. I'm putting my middle finger right here on the second fret of the A string. See that? Okay, then I'm going to take my third finger, my ring finger, I'm going to put it right behind it, directly behind it on the second fret D, and I've got this shape right here. Okay, so again, second fret A, second fret D, and I'm going to strum all 6 strings, and it should sound like that. Okay, it's a pretty easy chord to play. It's one of the easier chords when you're learning to play the guitar. Another chord. It's not super common, but it's going to go along with this first song I'm going to teach you. It's one of the first songs I teach everybody because it's one little move, okay? And it's actually harder to say than play the chord, but bear with me for a second. So play this E minor chord, and here's what I tell my students. Think about these 2 fingers going away from each other. One's running this way, one's running the other way. So I'm going to put my middle finger on the second fret E and my third finger on the second fret G. See how they kind of went away from each other? So again, here's the E minor, here's the D6/9. Okay, we can just call it a D6 for now. Back and forth like that. So the first thing you can do is not even use your right hand. I just go like this. I just move these fingers back and forth. Then if you switch the chord, it'll sound really cool. So here's your E minor. I give it a downstroke, and then I move it to the D6/9. Okay. Anybody recognize those 2 chords yet? I'm about to teach you an old classic rock song by a band called America with 2 chords. Let me cue it up here. Now it's a bit more involved, and real quickly, when you're learning songs as a beginner, we kind of do it the easier way. You know, you're not going to be able to play everything like the original version sometimes. You just got to kind of play it in your own capacity. So check it out. This is kind of a simplified version of A Horse with No Name. And it sounds like this. So we got E minor, D6. So check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch, 2, 3, 4. There were plants and birds and rocks and things that were sand. Now in a second, I'll just do downstrokes and strum. I'll go. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and the sky with no clouds. That's the song, okay? And there's a little more to it, but you can play literally the whole song by just doing that little move. So what I recommend doing is going to YouTube and slowing down any kind of song that we work on in our lessons until you get it up to speed. Thanks for tuning in to Sean McGary Guitar.